relationships. We've been together since 2012. He always says 10 years, but it's actually 8 years this year. Let's start with how we first met.
I just heard a lot about this Emerald girl from one of my good friends. So I was eager to find out who this girl that my friend was talking about, and he like spoke her up so highly. He said that, you know, she's gonna manage our rap careers, and she's good at business, and she does this and she does that, and I was like, oh yeah, it sounds pretty cool. And then her car broke down, and I was on lunch, and I drove past her, and I was like, oh fuck, who's that? And then my bro was like, gee, that's that Emma chick from yesterday. And I was like, nah, fuck off, that's not her. He's like, yeah, that is her. I was like, nah, bro, you're tripping. Anyway, find out it was her. Emma's just been one girl that I've never been able to, I guess, sweet talk her, because I just always froze in front of her. I don't know, it was just, I guess, you know, when they say you fall in love, you love at first sight, and it was. But I was too cool to tell her that.
I guess, what is the funniest memory you've got of our relationship?
And I brought her into my home, and I introduced her as Emily. Look, I didn't know her name was Emma. All I knew her name was Ems, and I thought M stood for Emily. So I was like, oh, hey everyone. All like the little nieces were like, oh, hi. And I was like, oh, hey girls, this is Emily. And she was like, what?
How rude.
What do you think has helped us? Because we've had a lot of bumpy moments in our relationship. I can officially say he's never cheated on me physically, maybe mentally.
I think every guy's cheated on their partner mentally.
Like, just by doing stuff that I wouldn't have approved of, and then not telling me, and then I found out later, and I was like, why didn't you tell me? What do you think has been some things that you've implemented that's helped our relationship, or for you to be a better husband and partner?
You know what? I just wanted her trust. It wasn't like, because I get it, like for me, there was love. Love's here, right? Within a relationship. But trust was always here. That's how I always viewed relationship, because I would trust her regardless. Like I just said, cool, for in a relationship, I would trust you, because I'm a trusting person until you break my trust. Emma's more of a like, you gotta earn my trust.
I think the biggest thing you did to help our relationship was you cut back on your drinking. Like he ended up being the sober one all the time, and he would just let me drink and look after me. And I think that, because it was usually, and I think most relationships are probably the same, it's when the biggest fights and the biggest things happen when you get too wasted and do something stupid that you're going to regret with your partner. And that was the times that he did things that made me not trust him, was when he was getting wasted. So I think when he stopped that, it really helped our relationship.
Yeah, that's actually true. I don't think anyone like drunk eat hooker. But yeah, I guess in terms of our relationship, I think, you know, we both worked really hard on it. But you can't work on a relationship unless you're working on yourself. And that's one thing I definitely learned.
Yeah, I just want to say, don't ever stop getting to know your partner. Always want to learn more and more about them, because the more you know them, the more you understand them, the more you know how their brain works. It helps you to not get so angry when maybe they say something that might offend you, because you're understanding where they're coming from, and most of the time it's good intentions. And yeah, just always working on yourself too, knowing that you're not perfect, so don't judge your partner when you're not the perfect one either. So I just always, like, we still have our arguments, but I think the more you work on your relationship, the shorter the recovery time is.
Bounce back time.
Yeah. So we've come a long way in our relationship, in life. It's always going to be an up and down journey, but as long as you're willing to keep going at it, you will get there, because
Yeah.
we just never gave up on each other.
Just before we wrap up, I want to share one thing that really helped us out for maybe the first 5 years of our relationship. We used to send each other 5 things we loved about each other every morning.
Oh, yeah. And just like anything that's good in life, it takes hard work, persistence, consistency, and most of all, love. So, yeah, we hope that that could help relationships, maybe help you get to know us a little bit better. And yeah, like, share, comment, follow, bless.